who deny the existence of Allah. You will find people who deny the existence of the angels, who deny the existence of Jannah and Jahannam, heaven and hell. You will find people who even go to the extent of denying the prophethood of the great prophets. But my brothers, that one person you will never find who denies the fact of death, that every single one of us will one day die. To worship your Lord, worship Allah until the certainty, until yaqeen comes to you. The Mufassirin, experts in the field of the Quran, are unanimous that here by the word yaqeen, certainty, Allah refers to death. So worship your Lord until death comes to you. And as technology advances, as medicine advances, there are people out there who are making efforts to attain everlasting youth. A man by the name of Alexander Bogdanov, who was a Russian scientist, philosopher, and physician, he came up with a unique type of experiment. He invented a special kind of blood transfusion. And what he would do is that he would take the blood of youngsters and his blood, and he would transfer their blood into his body and his blood into their bodies. And through this, he wanted to achieve everlasting youth. He wanted to avoid death. But the result at the end was that he died after he took the blood of a student suffering from malaria. Death is that certainty. No matter what you do, the law of Allah is kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Every soul must taste death. The angel of death, my brothers, don't be mistaken. He is not bothered how powerful you are. The angel of death is not bothered if you've got a kingdom. The angel of death will not be scared of you if you're an oppressor, if you're a zalim. He is not bothered. The angel of death is not bothered if you're a rich person, if you've got power. He is not bothered if you've got money. That the angel of death is not bothered who you are. He is not bothered where you are. He is not bothered what you're doing. At your appointed time, you will find him in front of you there to take out your soul. And my friends, you will die. At the appointed time, every single person has been given.
Shalom, shalom. Wise Solace speaking. All praises to the horizon. Can I get a sound check at some point, please? Peace and wisdom, Nam Nod. Is your name Dan, man? Is that what Nam Nod means? Dan man backwards. I'm just asking. Peace and wisdom, new world knowledge. Krishnamurti wasn't a Muslim. I want to say this. Wisdom and religion are two separate things, two separate categories. Wisdom having to do with one reaching a place of knowing, understanding. Religion having to do with beliefs. I don't know, I think I know, I believe. The point I'm making is religion and many other things that y'all have bundled in together don't go together. Excuse my burp. Oh, that's what Nam Nod means? Dan man? Never confuse seeking religion and wisdom as the same. Two different things. You should have been born into a religion. You get my point? Meaning everybody was born and their parents were something. Some people parents wasn't nothing, but you found a religion at some point. You get my point? Religion is something you should have inherited. Something you should have came into in your earlier times. 30 and under. Wisdom is the seeking beyond that. The seeking the knowings of things. And so, if you're a religious person, you're not on a path of wisdom. You're just in your religion. If you are a religious person, come here with your mind adjusted. And I don't have a problem with religious people. I'm telling you the realities of a matter. Wherever you fall on it, I wouldn't have nothing to do with me. I'm just here to explain to you certain things. Apply them or don't. I wouldn't care. I ain't your boss. So the religious mind's gonna carry over everywhere. You get my point? You got rules and things. So this is what you're gonna be seeking. Wisdom is the freeing self of all ideals that don't have anything to do with truth. Truth being the reality. The more one matures in mind, so the more clear the reality becomes. So, this is why every generation gets old and looks at the new generation as dumb and strange. It's a matter of growth of mind. Now, if you bring yourself back to when you was a kid, then you'll see like, well, I was like the kids, not like them, but something similar, because the old generation was riding us the same way. And that's with every generation. And so as you become aware, you say, hold on, this is a repeating pattern. You be the kid, then you get old, then the kids is dumb. You view yourself like, nah, we was better. But you're speaking from a place of maturity. Meaning you're viewing yourself as a kid now, though. Like, not looking at self as a kid, say, yeah, we had on baggy jeans. And them dudes was wearing bell bottoms. They said we were strange. You get it? It's freezing up on my end. Let me know if I'm clear, though. And so the point I'm making is, you're going to always have a gap between the old and the young, generational-wise, until the old become aware of that. Like, this is why, like, grandmothers and little kids can have more of a bond than, you get it? The grandmother's older, you get it? Their level of maturity has come full circle. So they kind of see, like, if they're aware, but it's a deep thing. If you're the older generation, pay attention to these things, you know, close the gap. Because the young kids in the daytimes, you know, they're dumb and strange. You know, they're dumb and strange. I don't get them. Nah, I get them. They finding themselves. With no guidance, though. So, we live in a time of the egos. So even a little kid has an ego. You get my point? Y'all start young. Because y'all start young at everything, you know, sex, everything. Y'all never get to learn anything or be self. You get my point? You see all the teachers y'all have in the daytime? They're young. But they started even younger. 18, 19, 20. Teaching. You don't think an 18, 19, 20-year-old has adults behind them that control their mind, whether they realize it or not? Like that. Y'all live too fast in that y'all don't give yourself a chance to become aware to say, hold on, whatever I'm bumping is just a result of my kid mind still. Y'all get glory off it. And keep y'all trapped. Y'all kind of live under other people's minds for, the entirety of the life. Are y'all's. Peace and wisdom, Lion Zion. Did you get my email? Hopefully you did. Now I want to get to this deep video. Subscribe to the channel. Thumb me as well. Visit the website wiseservant.org. Upscaleknowledge.org. Oh, it's good. It's not cold. Okay, you got my email. Now I want to do this video explaining a dark secret about the music business. I don't think any of you know this one. Of course, you have many people exposing different secrets about the music industry, so this should be one you never heard. Now, the secret is this. There is no music industry. There never was. There's only the motion picture industry. What y'all all call music is like the film industry. Now, you have music, but we're not talking about music. We're talking about the music business. So think like rap, hip-hop. The rappers did music in the park, parties, music. When hip-hop got brought into the music business, then it became a television thing. And then they made shows to cater just to that genre. So I'm trying to get you to see that there is no music business. There's only the film industry. You got musicals. You got many different types of film. And so, a rap is an actor. He's playing a life role in a musical. And I mean this literally, like, the music business is owned by the film industry. So Universal Records is really Universal Studios. You get my point? Sony is really Sony Pictures. Warner Brother, this is Time Warner Cable. Warner Brother Pictures. The film industry owns what y'all call the music business. It's the same business. This is why once the music becomes music business, then film is attached. And there's a storyline attached. Sad ending. Brains everywhere. And so you have to grasp. If y'all following, put up a one. I'm a little chilly. You have to grasp. Thomas Edison created, or he's credited with inventing the electric power generator, mass communication, sound recording, motion pictures. I'm speaking the equipment that goes with these things. I'll say that again. Thomas Edison, this is the light guy. He's the one that's giving credit with making mass communication, sound recordings, motion picture, electric power generator. You get my point? The equipment so that you can, do these things. Now, when you're dealing with these technologies, they're like high-tech radio frequencies, tools. You use to brainwash or control the brain. So this is the purpose of television or film programs. It's to program y'all with certain ideals. Y'all live everything y'all live because of the things y'all watch. So if you lost in shallow mind, let's say you all deep into hip hop. So you gotta have a big chain and all this stuff. Now you live a regular life. You work at Walmart. Why the dude at Walmart got on a big chain and saved up his whole check to buy a Gucci belt? That. The power of the programming. See, y'all view it as, no, I got control over myself. I ain't programmed. Ideas are put into your mind, though. You act on them. Now, of course, these high-end companies all kind of fall under one conglomerate. You get it? A fashion designer, a movie producer, this thing, that thing. You get it? And so the rapper's promoting fashion. He a rapper. He could never dress before. You know, like, that nigga couldn't dress in the hood. He ain't no model. But now he's promoting fashion and jewelry. But not for himself, because he don't sell clothes or jewelry. They do. You get it? And y'all the public. And so it's a tool. Like, we'll pick this thing amongst the bunch. And we'll put big chains and glitter it up. And then they'll all strive to be that thing. Now we control that thing, so in that we control the public. You get it? Now if you grasp the film industry, telecommunications, meaning y'all speaking on the phone, y'all watching cable, y'all being able to record music, even online. This is all Thomas Edison's creations. Now, of course, he did, but you got like Con Edison, the light company. And when you get down to the bottoms of these types of things, this is like government-owned shit. Meaning, these tools are means for the government to control the public. Brainwash y'all out. Control the thoughts. Meaning there's an extreme to this. The same equipment y'all use to watch what y'all watch can be used to like blind y'all. You get it? Blow up in y'all face, fry y'all brain through the ear, like, you get my point? All these technologies got the capabilities to do that. And it does slowly. It ain't. I wouldn't mess with phones if you feel me. You put it to your ear and fried your brain. And you couldn't remember everything from 20 years old back. Y'all wouldn't mess with the phones. Y'all would be like, I'm not dealing with that. But it's like that on a slower. The main thing is this. They use these things to program y'all. Control the times. What's cool in the times, what's not cool in the times. The debt y'all have. Things like this, you know. This is what keeps the economy going. How much debt do the people have? If y'all have a lot of debt, then the economy is going good. Not from y'all perspective, but those that's over the city. If y'all in debt, then y'all have to work. If y'all have to work, taxes will be taken out. It's a debt system. Y'all only go to work because y'all have mortgage every month, rent every month. If all y'all debt was removed, meaning your rent, light, mortgage, all that, y'all wouldn't wake up and go to work. Y'all will get the calling off 2 times a week because you say, I don't need all that money now. 80% of your income go to bills. 20% go to you. If you remove the bills, you used to 20%. That part. Now you calling in. I'm coming in today. My rent paid for this year. Like that. It's a debt game. And so the rapper may be given a big chain, a dope car, and then y'all all strive to get it. Now the rapper may not have paid for it. They just gave it to the rapper because he promoting it. But y'all gonna struggle to get it and be in debt for it. And so this is a tool, like I said, that they use to control the public. Meaning there is no music business. You do have music. People making music, musicians. But once they get signed to what we call the music business, then it ain't music no more. It's film. Meaning y'all watch these people on TV. You get my point? They have a character, like a role they're playing. It's a life role, you know. An actor in a musical or a movie, so they're just playing, well, a musical, so let's say this going from state to state. So the actor in the musical, they're playing a longer role than the person in the movie. The person in the movie, they're just playing the role for the duration of filming the role. And that ain't even non-stop. They will stay in character if they're a good actor. You may have some actors that's even cold-blooded. They could just flip-flop in and out of character. You get it? They don't have to stay in character. They go back to their regular self when cut go. But I'm giving you a perspective. The actor in the movie, let's say he's an actor in that role for 3 months. After that, he can go back to his regular self. The actor in a musical, man, they going from state to state maybe for a whole year, taking a show on tour. So they're in the role for a year. The rapper is the same thing as... The rapper's the same thing as both those actors. They're just in a life role. You get it? They're not playing a role for the moment, but they are now taking on this role for the rest of their life. And they will be groomed on how to, you know, be a star or promote the movie. The movie being, you know, their own little personal musical that they make the music to. And you get my point? Now, they don't make the movie, just the music to the movie. So you say, man, I like that rapper's music video. They don't make the movie. So if you see a devil head in the background, they don't make the movie. They just the actor in it. I don't even want to say they write their own script, but you get my point? They're acting a life role. It's given to them in that perspective, but not worded like you're enacting a life role. But do you get my point? You're under contract. You need to. You get my point? Acting coach shit. Rappers have acting coaches. Call it PR. But this is an acting coach. Oh, you said the wrong thing. That means you said the wrong lines. You gotta go back and say sorry. You get my point? Y'all rappers that say something from their own mind and heart, then they be like, no, I apologize. That's not what I meant. Because that wasn't in the script. They're an actor. Give you an example. Are y'all following? Let me know. Y'all a little dry in here. Thank you, JS. Thank Biggie and Tupac. If you like 30 and under, so you probably ain't really got much to pull off of but to daytime stuff. And this all inaccurate. Meaning in today's times, y'all just getting... If you young, just look at it like this. Everything y'all learning in today is just new. The same old story with just a new ending, new narrative. You know? Like that. I know you may feel like, no. I got the... This is all old. Tupac died in 96. I was 14. I'm 40 now. So when I'm telling you that, for somebody like me, it's retarded. But when I think on it, I get it. I say, I see why they lost in it, because this is the first time they heard it. Not the 75th time. With the same people telling it different, depending on the time. So everybody telling y'all the new Tupac stories, these is the same people that was telling the Tupac stories when I was 14. Just different. They were saying it according to the times. That narrative. So like whoever was cool, if Pac wasn't shit when he died, then they all told the story in that narrative. Now in these times y'all love Pac, so the same people tell the same story according like that. Now if you my age, meaning you 14, now you 40, so you say, God, this is weird. Like that. You tell a young, you say, yo, man, just feeding y'all, they selling y'all stories. Y'all say, man, that nigga crazy. He don't know what he talking about. I've been here already. I heard this already. Like that. Y'all being resold old stuff. And that ain't nothing new happening, nothing new in life happening. You get my point? If y'all kind of feel like, man, life feels stuck. Dry. Because it's the same old stuff. So once you get a certain age, then you like, damn, I'm watching repeats. Man, they still showing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like the business is stuck. I'm not trying to like hurt nobody's feelings. That's not what this is about. Just a perspective. You get it? Y'all still watching the same shows I was watching when I was 14. Ain't no new shows. Like that. They remaking the movies from when I was a kid. They don't have no new ideas. Candyman came out when I was a little kid. That part. Why is Candyman 2 coming out 30? You get it? It should have been a Candyman 2 in my day. Well, it was, but you see my point? We had all the Candymans already. Now y'all have y'all Candyman. It make you wonder, like, damn, they couldn't think of a new scary monster? Y'all got Freddy Krueger, Jason. The same. Do y'all still got Sesame Street? Because if y'all do, you get my point? How y'all still got Big Bird and Bugs Bunny? My mom and them had that. And so it never stops. It's like a retelling of old things. But the point I'm making is this. Some of y'all a little too young, you're not gonna remember. Yeah, I got Chucky. Everything. It doesn't really matter what you think of. We had Alpo already. You get it? Now y'all got Alpo. It's just weird, like. But I'm gonna explain why that's like that. Meaning, all these new gangsters that y'all seeing now and the interviews of them, man, they sold them to us in a magazine when I was your age. We ain't really have online back then. We had magazines, my nigga. That was online. Y'all don't have magazines. Y'all got online. But it's the same bump, like all of them. And they do that for a reason. But I'm just trying to get you to grasp. If you young, don't get so lost where you like, nah, I'm getting this knowledge. I know what I'm talking about. Man, you learning stuff that already was a new way. Meaning you learning a lot. Fit for the times because the story being sold now. In the past, it was happening. It was just being told. You get it? If it's a shootout happening and this dude gets shot, blah, 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 that ain't being sold. It's happening. All they're witnessing, they just telling. Like, now, years later, that's being sold, the story. And so it's going to be adjusted. However y'all need it. Like that. Y'all getting all of that. The R. Kelly thing, this is old. You've been pissing on kids since he was one. You get it? Shit happened when R. Kelly was your age, 23. You having sex with a 15? You 23 having sex with a 15-year-old right now, but after like 20 years later, then he look guilty. Get it? The same story, he look more guilty now because he older. But in our day, he was a kid his damn self, so that shit was like, he 23, she 15. How much older than Aaliyah is R. Kelly? Because R. Kelly ain't older than Dame Dash. That part. That was his wifey. Not too long after that. So what we talking about? We talking about what I said. When that happened back in my day, R. Kelly was young. So it didn't really make no sense. Then the mama was in cahoots, because again, he was young too. He a little kid to her too. Like that. Now when they resell y'all the R. Kelly story, now he 48. And they talking about grown ass ladies like they still 15. So y'all say, oh, this nigga's a fucking creep. Like that. They reselling y'all what was already. In a time where it can make sense. Like, you get it? It's like you doing what you doing now when you young. And people might find out about it. But they don't hold you to it so much because they like, man, he's 22 years old. Yeah, baby. Now imagine they bring it up when you 50. Like it's present. So then you're going to look guilty. People ain't going to have that same merit for you. Say, man, he's just 22. He ain't. 57. Lock him up. And so y'all live in that time. Stories is being sold and adjusted how they need be to sell. Y'all follow me? I was 20, clapped a 17 in my day. Oh, I'm about to say, why would you say that? On my show, like, but I get what you mean. Scared the hell out of me, man. I always gave myself a 2-year, like, growing up. So if I'm 15, I ain't going past 13. If I'm 18, I ain't going past 16. If I'm 20, you get it? But I guess 20 and 17 ain't that bad. I don't know. Changes with the times. You go to my mama day, you could be 37 and have a 13-year-old. They sound crazy. You could be 42 and have a 13-year-old girlfriend, and no one's looking at you like, she interested in you, blood? Like, y'all colored it? What y'all do? What y'all do on movie night? Watch cartoons. It was normal. A nigga could be 43, 44, have a little 15-year-old girlfriend. You going to jail in the daytimes. You don't even have to worry. Man, didn't Elvis have a wife that was like 12? I don't want y'all to think I'm exaggerating it so it could sound funny to tell a story. Blood, look into what I'm saying. All you gotta do is go back to like James Brown time. Man, all them niggas had 12-year-old. Man, all they wives was 20 years younger than them. They wives is our age. James Brown wife 40. I'm 40. You get it? That mean when he was with her, she was. When I got older, I started looking like that. Like, hold on, Aaliyah around my age, blood. What the fuck? I thought she was old all this time because she was with this nigga. You get like that where you like, damn, this person close to me. Lil Kim only 40, she in her 40s. I thought she was older because she was fucking with Biggie. Like that. We get lost in time. Like, hold on. And it's because back then, you could be 77 years. You can push this shit up and up. You could be 113 back in the day and have a 12-year-old girlfriend, big baby. But y'all get my point. It was different times. To tell the same story in a new time, they have a new feel. Like, you feel me? So, try to grasp. Hugh Jeff was 60 with 18-year-olds. That's what I'm saying. Oh, y'all know already, Jerry Lewis. So y'all already know how this goes. And so that's why the R. Kelly thing didn't really stick too good back then, cause you get my point? It didn't have nothing to do because he was a star and people loved him. It was just stupid. Like, she 15, but we ain't even sure on that. We thought she was 37. That's how y'all pumping her. So the music business be half guilty because we like, hold on, y'all selling this little girl to us like she grown. So what we? Meaning if you my age, you ain't know Aaliyah was your fucking age. If Aaliyah was alive, she'd be like 42, 43, 44 at most. And I'm stretching it with that. You get my point? Why is she close to my age? Dame Dash and R. Kelly ain't my age. That part. I always thought she was old because they sell them like that. Like they old ladies. I didn't know Beyonce was like 2 years older than me. And Beyonce my age. I'm 40. What am I talking about? Beyonce like my age or a year older. I'm 40. So you about to tell me she 45? She's somewhere in my age. Man, why when I was growing up I thought Beyonce was older than me? Like, you get it? I'm 19. I'm like, yeah, she an older woman. Blah, we could have been in the same class together. She not older than me. Jay-Z is. And so you just assume, like, and then they sell them old. You get it? They talking about single ladies and all of this. They 15. I don't know. How I'm supposed to know? So you get it back then, you trying to sell like he raping little kids. It sounds stupid. Like, come on, get your own. Y'all all guilty. Now, he look guilty on his own, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really watch none of this stuff because I already seen this already. So you get it? It's stupid for me. Yeah, they threw out of the wolves. But this is what happens in that business. For everybody that's in it. So it ain't really no... Meaning the old person in that business, the same thing happened to them as a kid. They was thrown to the wolves. You feel me? And so it's like, why should it be different for you? It's like the gang, man. They throw the little kids to the wolves. So when the new up and coming little kids come, the OGs ain't looking at y'all like, nah, let him go to school. And they're like, nah, you gotta put in his work. I was 15 and I had to put in work. What's so different about him? A perspective is different now because of the situation and circumstances. If I can do it, why you can't? Like that. So, then you just have kids getting thrown to the wolves forever. Cat and Kate were grown playing kids. Yeah, that's a lot of weird things. You have grown, they have little kids pushing them off as grown ups, and they'll have a whole grown up as a kid. Nigga Pee Wee Herman was 53. Was pumping Pee Wee Herman and little kids. He was in the movie theaters beating off. He was grown. Like, they making him play with kids. He want to have sex. So now he's stuck in the movie theater beating off because all grown ups, they like, man, you Pee Wee Herman, blood. Chicks his age is like blood. You're a doll, my nigga. Why would I? You goofy. Why would I want to have sex with you? I'm rich. I'm Pee Wee. But they don't care. They like, but what you do is, it don't matter like that you got money. You're Pee Wee Herman. Like that. So nigga life be destroyed. You're a whole star, but what chick's trying to walk down the street with Pee Wee Herman, really? In real life? No. Now he's beating off in the movie theaters. And shit go deep. The point I'm making is there's no music business. There's only the movie industry or the film industry. And this is why when a rapper or any type of musician gets signed to what y'all call a music business, it become a film thing. Meaning y'all watch their videos. Like I said, think Tupac and Biggie. Biggie Smalls was the fat, cool, freestyling ass nigga on the corner. He wasn't a playboy, none of that. Just a fat, cool nigga. Tupac, just a young, wild, energetic nigga. You know? Power to the people type of nigga. Not no gang member, not no bald head. You get my point? Running around gang. None of that. And this is when they doing music. But as soon as them boys get signed to the music business, which is truly the film business, then they get a whole character. Now Big is the Don. But when did that happen? You get my point? Like that. They get signed to the music business, which is the film industry. And then they get the whole character. And then they live out that character. They don't know the movie they in, they just play in their role. And then like however the movie end for them. You get it? So imagine like an actor playing in a movie role, but not knowing how it's going to end. His character died at the end, but he don't know the end. And it's cool because it's just a movie. So if his character die, his character die. But like when you're dealing with the music, so they playing a life role. You get it? They not playing a role for a moment, but they playing a life role. But it still got to end how it end. But they ain't privy to know the ending of the movie or the next day of the movie. Only the movie producers, which are the people that signed them. Do you get it? So now Kodak Black, he a rapper. He end up in jail. This is all his movie. He don't even know he in the movie. You get it? Like that. They put a chain on him. Next thing you know, Kodak Black wasn't a little kid rapping freestyles. Probably just a cool little nigga from the neighborhood. Now he yak. Do you get it? He a character. Not a character, but there was input. Wear this, wear that. What would a young boy from Miami, Florida know about fashion? I mean, they wear Reeboks. The nigga said, grinding in my Reeboks. What's the little strange looking nigga that had the speaker box on? Man, it's 8,000 something. He said, grinding in my Reeboks. That mean that's what they accustomed to. What would they know about fashion? They wear Reeboks still. That part. Given that they put into character into clothes. What do you call the person that dress you? The stylist. They got the same thing that an actor got. The makeup, the stylist, and then they go into character. They go into the role. You get it? And it's next thing you know, Kodak Black shot in the leg. He going to jail. All of this, but he don't understand. Damn, I'm in a role right now, and I better become aware of that because I gotta change this movie. Meaning, if you a rapper, I ain't shitting on y'all. Y'all my people. You get my point? I'm from the same hood. I came up listening to y'all shit. I better become aware of what y'all in. Y'all in the movie. Y'all ain't write the script. Y'all just the star in it. And you end up in jail and all this strange shit happening. You heard how Pac said, man, I ain't never go to jail until I became a rapper. This ain't supposed to be my real life. Like that. Nigga confused out his mind. Like, why all this shit keep happening to me? You in a movie. This shit evil. You in a musical, nigga. And you don't know scene from scene. But there are those that do. You don't think higher ups know? Tupac gonna get shot on this day. Before it happened, before he know? You don't think that's real? You don't think nobody know Nipsey Hussle was gonna get his head blown off that day before it happened? Nobody knew that? It just happened by chance? Again, they in a movie script. They don't know the end. That part. And so if you a rapper, just pay attention to what I'm telling you. And open your eyes a little bit. And kind of think. Because the rappers ain't bad. They just us. It's like I say. Like if y'all got the opportunity, y'all would sell the fuck out too. It ain't really no... I'm older now. So that's why I separate myself. But if I was younger, I'd probably... I mean, y'all heard my rhymes? That part. I would have been brainwashing the shit out of y'all. I'd have been in my movie. Probably did. Oh, they would have killed me. I was a little wild, like. But you get my point? I said, what about Drake and Future? Everybody. Drake is that little kid from Degrassi with the little afro. Not Drake that you know. That's the character in the role that he playing in his musical now. You don't know what happened to Drake behind the scenes? If you saying it like it's all good for them, I mean, you don't know what them people go through. You don't know if Drake's sitting here like, damn, well, how did that happen? And they keep their business under the wraps as much as they can, but do you get my point? It get weird for them, where they like, I don't understand. All I could say is it gets strange for them, where they like, I don't get like how this coming like this. In the movie, it's already written. You get my point? Not the whole movie, but the next few scenes. You get my point? It wasn't written in the beginning of Nipsey Hussle career that he was going to get killed in the parking lot, but maybe 4 scenes before that one, it was written already. Like, all right. You see how once Nipsey Hussle got signed and he was in the movie now, they had him dressing nicer. He stopped wearing stupid braids down the side of his head and a little more groomed. And a little more style to himself. You get my point? Because y'all dusty. Big ass thing, man. Y'all dusty and shit. I don't know how old y'all, but y'all got more than me, so I don't want to say too much, but y'all can't outdress me, my nigga. I come from ghetto fabulous. Ghetto fabulousness, my nigga. But, they put them into character. And then they write the music for the musical that they in. They don't know they in the musical. You get it? So if I'd have met Nipsey Hussle, I could have told him, like, blood, you in the movie, like, you in the Matrix, my nigga, you gotta be careful, like, you gotta do like Kodak Black and them niggas be talking about never let them know your next move. Y'all seen the little stupid skit? You gotta be like that in real life. Just don't have do unorthodox shit from this day forth, cause they writing your movie for you. And you gonna play right into it. I guarantee you somebody told Nip to go there that day. You get my point? I guarantee you, if you can get to the bottom line of everything, you'll see, like, damn, this is like a script. This person told him to go there. He wasn't even gonna go. And then it kind of just like that. Same with Tupac. Say, man, I heard he wasn't even gonna go to Vegas. Somebody got him there. You know, it's a movie. So you get my point? Suge Knight, everybody, they in a movie. You know, I don't want you to think this is a Suge Knight thing. This got to do with the film industry. I'm Sony, Warner Brothers, Universal. Of course, they own all the record labels y'all heard of. This is a movie film studio thing. And so this is why y'all get to see y'all rappers once they become more than musicians. Meaning once they go from just doing music in the street to being signed to the music business, which is the film industry, then y'all get visuals. Y'all get a character. Right? That part. Y'all watch y'all stars from the beginning now. So y'all should know y'all own self. Like, no, he right. I seen young M.A. rapping on a Facebook video. And that ain't the young M.A. now. She in character. And dressed up for the role. Like that. Y'all see y'all stars now in their truth. We didn't. We didn't see DMX in his truth. We seen DMX, how you get it? All that other shit came out later where you like, damn, he was a crackhead, blood? What? Like that. Y'all get to see y'all stars from the beginning. In that, y'all get to see them go into the role and the character that's written for them. Be clear, they're not making their own character. Somebody... Think like this when the rappers are being told, like, yo, you should do this. Go for this look. This is things that's told to them. Go for this look. You need to target this. And you get it? Like that. They're grooming them into the role. Because how they are normally it don't fit with the movie we got for you. Like, nigga, you gonna die at the end. Is it 6ix9ine? Nigga, you going to jail at the end and you gonna die. Like, you know what I mean? They already had a nigga whole rule written out. So, Danny ain't good enough. You got to be 6ix9ine. Like, yeah, we need you to hang with those blood niggas in your neighborhood. It's written. It's all written out. Shotty was going to jail. There's nothing nobody could do. This movie's already written. Same with YSL, YFN, Lucci and them. All these movies already written. What's to come with NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk? All they movies already written. Y'all think Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy is killers? I ain't saying they ain't got people killed. When you got money, all it take is that. But I'm saying, do y'all think they killers? Back out and dome some shit right there in front of everybody. Fuck all that, nigga. This what I do. Hell no. One day I was walking down 5th Ave in New York. I'm walking 41st Street. Yeah, 41st. Maybe 40th. I'm walking from 6th to 5th. I do my shopping on 5th Ave. I see like 15 niggas in the middle of the street. And in the middle of the 15, guess who it was? NBA Youngboy. Now y'all know I'm old, so I don't know. You get it? The times is different, so I'm just out of the loop. You get it? Meaning I look better than NBA Youngboy. In my day, a star looked better than me. And his whole entourage fly than me. And so I'm walking by completely lost. I don't even know that's NBA young boy. He got on a big old baggie. You get it? He look completely confused. And I'm walking and I'm like, ain't that young boy that be rapping? I was gonna stop and holler at him like, bro, you get, you better go to your room. You standing all out here all dumb. You don't even know who. Like, New York different. You feel me? Motherfucking Jewish nigga will run up on you and kill you out here, man. Get your ass in. That's no lie. There's been hella people died in New York. You got Jewish hitmen walk up on you with like a Jew. Like, how did a black nigga get a Jewish nigga to shoot? Get weird in New York, man. You see the mafia sitting in the front of the deli and grocery with sweatpants and shoes on. It's 7:30 in the morning. They collecting the numbers. Like, if you ain't from New York, you get it. You be in La La Land, man, standing right next to the mafia boss, and you like that fat nigga with them sweatpants and them dress shoes that was sitting on that crate in front of that store. It's the mafia boss. Yeah, this not no movie. You get it? Alpo not no star. Dame Dash made him a star. Alpo a dirty nigga from the block will dome you like that. Y'all have the movie perspective of things. You haven't trickled into reality. When I was growing up and I used to be hustling, making my little moves, I used to have to wake up like 5 in the morning. Every day, the mafia nigga, you get it? That's what they do. This New York. It's not movies. When you say like they be shaking down, the water docks and all that, what they be doing on the docks, that's all real. And real people do this. You get it? And numbers getting ran in the city, in the mafia over that. You gonna see the fat man with the sweat, because that's how I don't know why they dress like that. That's how I know, like, you get it? That's dumb. But, in perspective, nigga sitting there with sweatpants on, fat at 7:30 in the morning. It don't look like a movie in real life when you just grow up around it. It's just regular. That's fat fucking Sal, man. Like, you get it? And you in the mafia, you stay out his fucking way like that. We know like that growing up. Like, yeah, that store run numbers, that store. That's fat fucking Sal, nigga. Kill people, but everybody in it. You get it? It ain't just him, so. Shit be deep. My car said they dress like B-boys. Who? Mafia's probably dressed like B-boys now. When I was growing up, they wore sweatpants with dress shoes. Like, who dressed like that? Why you got that on? With a dress shirt, too. You have on penny loafers with sweatpants and a dress shirt. You like, why? They have on high waters. They have on a suit with no shirt and high water pants. It's just crazy. This shit go deep. You gotta grasp. He said, where? Yeah, they stay with the hairy chest hairs. They pull it out too to show you they tough. Like, this shit go deep. Now, the point I was making was the rappers are put into character once they become signed into the business. You get my point? Sean Fletch, get it together, champ. This ain't the play channel. You gonna get your feelings hurt. I don't know what type of attention you seeking. Don't get yourself hurt in real life. Come to my channel and keep it together. It's the cool channel. Unless you want to get, slapped the fuck around or something. Now, like I said, sorry with the rest of y'all. I was always a bozo seeking attention. Our mama neglected him or something. So just like Glorilla. I don't know all the young. I honestly be learning y'all when y'all die. That's what make it so sad. You get my point? I don't know who the fuck XX Temptation was till he died. Who was that? None of y'all. The one that got stabbed in the neck, man, it been so many of y'all. Slim 400, I seen him get killed ugly. I said, oh, he got the worst. That's the worst death I ever seen. You dragged him out the car. I knew shit. That was the worst death I ever seen. I said, oh shit. Nigga straight like tried to man. Shit crazy. But kind of learn y'all as y'all die. Damn. And that's terrible when you think about it. Meaning, y'all can't be that good. Y'all seen Lil Romeo? This nigga talking about I ain't get paid nothing since I was a kid. Bro, you cannot. I know you don't think niggas is talking about Lil Romeo verses in the hood. I know you don't think Silk the Shocker and C Murder. I hope you don't think y'all had talent. We rocked with y'all cause y'all wasn't. No Limit ain't had them spitters where you like, yo, them niggas over here on No Limit. We just like y'all cause it was new. I'm saying that cause Lil Romeo talking about his daddy ain't blood. Your daddy paid for your career. You technically owe him. Nobody could tell me that Little Romeo got talent. Like, yo, this nigga's a dope actor. Get the fuck out of here. We all know, like, man, you act and rap cause your daddy, he put that money to good use. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get $1 million. Put my son in Nickelodeon. You can't possibly think you was gonna be in anything just on your own. You ain't that talented, daddy. Lil Romeo, cool though. Meaning we like Little Romeo. Cause he wasn't like the rest of the Star Kids. He always kind of been cool. He never tried to act like he Master P. You see how y'all say like J Prince Jr. try to act like his daddy? I ain't saying, cause J Prince Jr. like my age, so you get my point? He probably really is like his daddy. He was 20 years old when his daddy, man. He went from 0 to 20 broke and poor with his daddy till he made something of himself. So I can't really say if he capping, but you get my point. You had like a little Meech and he parading around like he big Meech, but we all know like nigga you is not your daddy. Lil Romeo wasn't never like that. Where he parading around like he, you get it? Tougher than he his daddy. He always was his own little person, man. And like I said, I like Lil Romeo. He cool. I'm just playing, like joking and shit. But on a serious note, Little Romeo don't got the same argument as like the rest of the child stars. You're a child star because of your daddy. And he probably had to pay hella money to make you one because outside of you being a cute kid, you weren't that talented. We already had Bow Wow. We ain't need you. I'm just we ain't need you. We had another bad creation. Chris Cross blood, you can't hang with none of these people. These is legends. I know you know who ABC is, big baby. Back in getting big nigga. What I had my pants on backwards, big baby. Jump. The Mac daddy. That was lit. Let me bring it down. I'm sorry. I got a flashback. Yep, mom, braid my hair just like Mac Daddy. Who is that? Chris Cross. He thought I was pimping out here. Mac Daddy me up, mom. Slap shit out. What nigga you pimping out here? I told you stay away from them niggas on the corner. That's how it was back in the day. I'm chilling on the corner with the CMB niggas. Then my mom's come give me a beating. I grew up in Brooklyn. Well, I'm raised in Harlem. But grew up like 8 years old, I guess. So like 11 or 12 in Brooklyn. That's where the Cash Money Brothers used to be at. This before like New Jack City. I don't even know if they stole it from New Jack City It's like them World Hardy dudes, and you get it? Like I know, about to say her real name. I know Inga. That's Foxy Brown. Like 12. Like I'm 8. She probably like 12 though. All them tough people y'all know, I kind of know them from when I was 8. I don't know them. You get it? You know when you young, you don't. They probably remember me like, that's little Johnny. Oh, used to be talking shit on. I'm the same way I was then. I walk right through their dice game, kick the dice. I say, Kiki, get your little brother, man, running off at the mouth. I say, fuck y'all niggas. I was a bad kid. I'm sorry. All them niggas got life though, but I grew up in that kind of environment. Y'all almost made me forgot what I was saying. Now, like Inga, Foxy Brown. Well, she the same. Yeah, she the same. I ain't gonna say she different. She wasn't in no role or no character. She liked that, like. Not a bad attitude. She had a bad attitude as young. Not to me. I was a little cute boy to her, but you get my point? She was a little rough back then, too. He had that college commercial. Yeah, he got that himself. Lil Romeo, that college commercial. Yeah, he was grown as fuck when he did that. I say, yeah, he got that himself, because that's just sad. Let me stop bopping Romeo. I ain't got no commercial set up, Big Baby, so you winning. I'm just the wise one. I'm just playing, you feel me? I don't want no smoke. Unless we fighting for money. Sign me up. That's for anybody. If anything I say bother you and you got to connect to like where they be boxing and get paid for it, yeah. Sign me up. I'm whooping all you niggas, man. I don't think nobody doubting that either. I don't think nobody gonna bet on none of y'all, but sign that up. Get those little checks right quick. That's light. I'll fight to make up a fake problem. All of y'all, all the rappers, all the rappers, you know, just make up a reason you don't like me. Line up that boxing match, dusting y'all off, easy. Bing, 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 bang, bang. Play dumb at first, like nah, I can't fight. I ain't that good. Get in here, clean the clock. Next, do this all in one day so I can make all my money at once, because I need it all at once. Scheduled to fight him, then him next month. Nah, just put them all in the same day so I can get all them checks at once. Because I need them all together, like. I need all the money in one lump, you feel me? Brother, no, peace and wisdom, different angles. Lil Romeo was a lot younger than Lil Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow a legend, meaning y'all kind of treat him like he not supposed to get treated. He was old, like he was really like, you know how like, I don't know how to say it. He was the gangster's mascot, meaning Little Bow Wow is realer than all y'all little niggas. He was really around Death Row and that little nigga was bad. Like Little Bow Wow was bad. You could tell like he lucky. He lucky he got a little record deal because he looked like he bad. Like he on his way. He was like mature. Like 8 years old, but he was like 14, like. And so I kind of treat him like a bozo now. I thought he'd be like a legend, like the hardest youngin' out here. Because he kind of come from that, truly. I mean, he supposed to be like the Soldier Boys and the Lil Durks, and because he was coming from that, like doing songs with Death Row. Yeah, he was gangster. He was with JD. I don't know how to explain it, but the rappers be how they are when they just doing their music. It's like I said, music always been, but the music business, that's the film industry. They own that. And if you grasp that, then you can grasp the government on all that. And so this is how they program and control the public through the stars. And of course they got the stars living in their little movie that they ain't aware about. And then somebody get their head blowed off at the end of their movie. You feel? It was already written 4 scenes before. So whoever died, whatever rapper died next week, what is today? Thursday? Whatever rapper died on Saturday, 2 days from now, this was already written 4 scenes ago. And so you gotta grasp when you're dealing with music, it's fake. It's acting. Meaning it's all scripted, it's all roles. All the rappers, you never wonder like why they don't get a real drug dealer kingpin killer to rap. Like why not? Why they target little kids? Meaning all the rappers in today, it's just the little kids that was online back in 2006 and shit. You get it? That's all the rappers that y'all got now. But they was like 12 doing their raps. And this was the new wave coming to be. And they are part of the new times, meaning all they know how to do is make music that way and put it on YouTube. People my age don't know nothing about that. Like that. And so that's how you get a shift in rappers. Meaning all the old rappers is going away because you got this new wave where the industry is seeking out rappers on YouTube. And all the niggas that got their raps on there, they 12. Which is perfect. Why? Because they don't ask much and they don't know much. And they're going to fall right into their role like they supposed to. 10 years later, they're about 22, 26, 28. Shot the fuck dead down. It's the movie. You think that's their life? That part. You think the life... When I was growing up, people didn't do what they doing in Chicago now. How'd you think that happened? Like, you think the kids just got this idea from their own brain? Let's shoot each other for views, basically. I don't want to say for attention, because it's more than that. They like, shoot the nigga for views. They ain't doing it for no money. He owe them nothing. I just want to shoot him for attention and views. Where you think they got that from? That part that was influenced on them some kind of way. This is what the programming is for. This is why y'all all like, yo, if I'm going to be a rapper, I'm going to find me a nigga to diss. Y'all got that from Tupac with Biggie. It's all programming. Y'all see the one thing, then it becomes an idea in y'all brain. Then it becomes y'all own idea to yourself. And so the music business is the film industry. You get it? And all the black people that they signed, because they was doing their raps in the park and at parties. They ain't had nothing to do with imagery. You ain't know what nobody looked like. I don't know what Dougie Fresh looked like, blood. And he the nigga up the block, but I don't know that. I'm bumping his music. You learn that later. Like, this you? You Dougie Fresh, nigga? That's how I was in the past. You know how many people was chilling with Dougie Fresh listening to his music? And said, nigga, you Dougie Fresh? Nigga, your name Charles, nigga. What you mean, blood? It was just on the tape. Shit was floating through the hood, nigga. We ain't had nobody pitch on it. This Dougie Fresh. Like, that's how it was in the past. You don't know what they look like. You just like I like their music. That joint hot. Whoever they are, I don't know. Drug dealers was who you seen. They had big chains and stuff. You get it? The rappers was just the people that you listened to, like the music. You didn't care what they looked like because it wasn't important. Drug dealers was. You know what? They had big chains, nice cars. A rap nigga didn't have nothing. He was the nigga that lived next door to you. You just didn't know his name was Dougie Fresh. It was nothing to like. Say, okay, the rap really good, cool. You got the party hype. This is before the music business. It's just when they just rapping in the park with the DJ. No, nobody care who they are. They care more about the DJ. And more than the DJ, they care about the drug dealer that the DJ shouting out. Talking about, oh, so-and-so in the house. And he gonna make $500 just from saying that on the fucking tape. Meaning the drug dealer gonna give him money because he shouted him out on the tape. That tape gonna be floating all around all the ghettos. Like that. The drug dealer straight famous. Not the rapper. Don't nobody know the rapper. They just listening to the mixtape that's on the tape. And you keep hearing the drug dealer name get shut out. Yo, Willie B in the building. Yo, 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 yo. So he like, yeah, I needs that. You 500 for it. Let me get that, man. And you giving them out anyway. So you like 500? Hell yeah, you want more? I'll give you 5 copies if you want. And so that what the star was in the past. The dudes connected to the drug dealers. So the DJ had a connection to the drug dealer. In that, his little sidekick, the rapper, was good to go. You get it? This is how the drug dealer and the rapper became associated. Because the rapper's just a geek nigga from the neighborhood. Nobody don't deal with him. He just sit around all day like he got this dream he gonna be a rapper. This is how it is in the ghetto. He got this dream, niggas is moving like. So he's strange. Like, bro, you sitting around. You better get money in the meanwhile. Like, the rapper, he lacking behind. Cause when it come to tuition, then, he the man. But until then, he ain't looking good in the neighborhood. You get it? You got the drug dealer. He that nigga. Not cause he really is. He's a loser. But you get my point? When you young and ignorant, so he that dude. And all the DJs know the drug dealers. You don't have to question that. The Jam Master J know all the drug dealers. Them other 2 niggas in Rum DMC, they don't. But that's okay, because the DJ, like I said, the DJ was probably a drug dealer himself. I wouldn't know. But the DJ knew everybody. The rapper was his sidekick. He kind of like, yeah, The DJ's making the beat with other people's. It was different times. But the DJ's making the beat by scratching other people's music. So he's like, you get it? Meaning they don't got the equipment to make beats. Say, fuck that, this ghetto shit, man. We improvise, blood. I'm gonna scratch all over this shit and make my own beat. And you start rapping to that scratching. Yo, it's so-and-so in the house. So you gotta grasp the DJ. This dude's cold-blooded. He like a magician. How you take a whole beat from this song, it got words in it. And then you take this song too. It got a beat and words in it. And somehow you scratch the words and the beat completely out and make your own melody. Ever so often letting the original melodies from these 2 musics kind of come in, giving it more life. DJ don't do that no more. You just press play, meaning y'all gotta get DJing back. That shit was cold-blooded. Make a whole beat just flipping 2, 3 sometimes. And you get it? It's a talent. The point I'm making, that was the rapper. Somebody you don't know who they are. It's just music. The rapper gets signed to the music business, but the music business is the film industry. This one you see him on Yo MTV Raps. He got a new name. He got a whole character now. And he carried that. And he lived that. Then he died. Or go to jail, or however the movie that they got written out for him work. But in the meanwhile, you get it? He bring the message to the people. You say, what message is that? Whatever his handlers want him to say. They want y'all to wear designer clothes and shit now. So the rappers is going to wear designer and promote that to y'all. Big change. They going to promote that to y'all. Whatever ideals y'all live by and the brainwashing y'all are under, it come from the stars. The stars being the tools of a higher order are tools used by a higher orders. Like I said, the film industry. Like brainwashing y'all out with movies, commercials. This is where y'all get all y'all ideals and the perspective of how y'all want to live life. Even though it don't be y'all life, then y'all be struggling to keep up with false ideals. But this is what the system want, because if y'all in debt, the system cannot work right if y'all not in debt, because then y'all won't work. This is why y'all not allowed to grow food, because then y'all won't go to the supermarket. It takes away from the point. Like that. Say, man, we got a homeless and hunger problem. No, we don't, because food grow out the ground. All you gotta do is let people plant seeds and grow food for themselves. But they ain't never gonna come up with that solution. I know some of y'all say, well, shit, that is the easiest solution. Seed don't cost that much. And they already sleeping on the dirt. They can just plant that. No. The city don't allow that. The city got a lot of open space, but it ain't for that. It's to be a park. It don't matter if people starve and kids gotta play. You hear me? Yeah, Central Park, that shit like 2-3 miles long. Ain't nothing but grass in there. You can plant hella food in there, but you can't, cause it ain't for that. The poor people that starving, they gotta go get work. It's a working system. Slavery, big baby. That's why y'all ain't allowed to help but so much. You're taking away from the slavery, like. And so they gonna make sure y'all in debt. This is why y'all ideals or y'all pride rise every so often or every generation. The more pride y'all have, the more in debt y'all become. Damn, I have to take a tinkle. But y'all know I might not come on back. I'll sit on it. Gonna take me a nice one. Ooh. Ooh. That tissue. Where's my tissue? No. I'm just playing. Said idolize the unbalanced minds, neglecting their own minds. Shalom, shalom. Yeah, big block earrings was everywhere, not just Chicago. But that was back in the day when Big Uzi had the moon part with the chipped tooth. It was cold-blooded. With the gold teeth, I was cold-blooded. This me at 9, I was always like, you know, I was always that nigga. I don't want to lie to you. Now, where was I? Music business, film industry. And the whole point of it is to brainwash y'all. So y'all like y'all favorite rappers, then y'all start to mimic what they do. In that, this is how, you know, the higher ups, the film industry, which is a government thing. When we talking films, telecommunications, all this stuff, this is all government owned stuff, truly. Are infiltrated by. And so y'all have like ideals of the time, like you gotta have this or that, or you a bum in this time. When I was growing up, the ideals may have been different. Like you gotta just have like nice shoes, nice clothes, a roof over your head, and this, and then you a bum if you don't. In y'all times, it might be different. You gotta have a car. You don't have to have a roof over your head and none of that other shit. This is how we get like that, where it changed time to time, cause a new product. In my day, cars wasn't that important. They wasn't like, cars wasn't shit. They ain't really had dope cars like that. Nigga had van. Nigga said I got an Astro van. What the fuck? You know what I mean? If y'all dope cars in the daytime was an Astro van, y'all be like, man, what the shoes looking like? I want to show I'm getting money, but like, what the shoes looking like then? Cause I can't. What the fuck is that? See, I got dope shit now. It's not funny, but it is. Y'all got dope shit. The nigga in my day was studying the MVP minivan. Like, Just different times. Y'all got Lamborghinis, and these things started emerging like 94-ish. They were showing a lot of pictures in 89. I remember they had magazines I used to look at with like futuristic cars in it. The cars y'all got now, basically, where the doors go up. This was like Back to the Future stuff that we seen on TV. Like, we ain't know they was really gonna make cars like that. That was just a movie. So like that. The times change, and they need y'all to get up to speed on the debt. Meaning they need y'all in deep debt. If y'all in deep debt, then y'all moving around in the fashion that y'all do. In that, y'all not self-aware, and that y'all can be controlled. So you gotta grasp back in the day, your favorite drug dealer, Alpo, fly, right? He had that Louis Vuitton bubble. Man, that was fake clothes. That's fake Louis. Dapper Dan fake bootleg Louis and Gucci. In the time where we ain't have the bootleg lady on the corner selling the fake bags and all that. That part. Some of y'all throw now like, oh yeah, he is right. Dapper Dan got shut down bootlegging. In a time where clothes wasn't bootlegged. And so everybody that say, yo, I had the dope Dapper Dan Louis Vuitton and Gucci. In today times, y'all would say, man, you a bum. You got that fake Gucci. Meaning in today times, Alpo a bum. Oh, that's what y'all would have said to him. That ain't a real Louis Vuitton bubble. That's the bootleg shit from down there on 125th Street. That part. Meaning Dapper Dan was running one of your first flea markets, basically. Back in the day. Y'all heard Mike Tyson say, man, I had the Dapper Dan. Me and Mike Tyson had on fake clothes. I don't want no problems with nobody. I'm sorry. I know Mike Tyson get more money and he way flyer than me. I know that. Now, back to truth. Back then, that was fake clothes. Your favorite drug dealer, he wasn't flyer than you is now. None of his shit was real. Your bag is real. Your little designer shoes, they real. None of this shit was. It's not funny, but it is. Man, they jewelry was 10 carat like a mother effer. Meaning if you go back into them times, different times. You get my point? Things get more advanced. And so none of that shit would measure up now. You know what? The rapper pull up. I know Slick Rick had to update all his chains. Cause I'm cheap ass. I'm sorry. Them cheap ass 1986 chains wasn't worth nothing. Some of y'all laughing because y'all my age. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all like, yeah, they used to give us air jewelry. You go get that shit. This shit was, them door knockers was cheap as hell. Blood, you could bite down on them, they go flat. It's not real jewelry. But back in the day, you was balling with a gold cap in your mouth. I don't mean like how y'all do it now, where y'all go get y'all joints shaved down in the real joints. Or even if y'all go get fitted with the clay model. And then get that. Man, back in the day, dudes was going into store buying the gold caps. All them Wu-Tang niggas just had cheap cheap gold caps in their mouth. That's it. You thought that was what y'all do today? Nah, that hadn't came out to maybe 3-4 years. Meth had like the bridge. That's when it started. But before that, a dude to have one here, one over here. Man, I'm just gold caps for $14.99. The point I'm making is the times get different. All that bootleg stuff in the past was bootleg. It wasn't real. And none of them drug dealers in the past, y'all honor them now, but if Y'all would be like, man, this nigga's a bum. You know what? The Alpo pull up with his fly shit. You like, man, this nigga got on. This nigga got on bootleg. Louie Vuitton bubble. He got that made it up, but then you know that shit fake. That ain't sex. This is how y'all would be back then. Like, yo, that bullshit. Rich Porter was really fly. I ain't gonna say like, I ain't gonna shit on him. He was for real. But you get it? I say that because Rich Porter, you'll see, like, he wasn't wearing all that strange shit. You nigga had on a Coca-Cola mink back then. A small little diamond ring. That shit good for now. Like, you get it? But then you had, you know, those popping out with the big fake Dapper Dan and, you know, the Gucci. Like AZ, he wasn't really Austin and all that. They was fly for real. Like, you get it? They stuff probably still be good now. Some of the slacks and stuff they was wearing. But all that shit Alpo. That's what it is. Man, all that shit. Man, Alpo was in DC fooling the shit out of these niggas. Because bootleg was new then. Dapper Dan the first. We talking clothes. There is no bootlegger. There is no Chinese lady on the corner back then. Niggas in DC really wearing Gucci. Well, they wasn't wearing Gucci till they seen Alpo, but then they had to go buy the real shit. Trying to keep up with Alpo, he getting his from Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan Gucci now, he work for Gucci now. So he a legend. You gotta respect that. I started off bootlegging the product. And they shut me down, big baby. And then I was so cold-blooded with the... They wound up hiring me back on. But for everybody wearing that shit, you got on that flea market, big baby. You winning, you already got more money than me, you fly than me now, so you gotta do that. I'm just talking about, I'm just talking about in your heyday when there really wasn't no heyday, because none of that was real. So like, the jury was there, it was crazy. Like, the point I'm making is, you could do that all day, but they need y'all to get real. So enter the rappers. You understand? The rappers is signed to the film industry, and the film industry got to do with Hollywood. And Hollywood got to do with fashion and designers. And so now these niggas is pulling up, KRS pulling up with real motherfucking MCM and shit on. Sometime. Niggas are still bootlegging it, but... And so you get my point? All that Dapper Dan and that street drug dealer bullshit go out the window. Now y'all want what the rappers got. And they got the real deal shit. You gotta remember, the drug dealer a street nigga. So if a nigga happen to pull up on the block talking about, yo, I just stole hella shit from him, he gonna buy that. He don't care if it's real or not. He ain't got time for all that. But the rapper do. He got a stylist, man. They bringing it to him straight from the designer. My point, y'all ain't watching the drug dealers no more. They shit cheap and nothing. Y'all could do that all day. That ain't good enough. I'm explaining how the film industry or the music industry uses the film or the videos y'all watch to program y'all to get debt. And so y'all following drug dealers buying fake ass Gucci, y'all could do that all day. Y'all not gonna get no debt like that. That part. Into the rapper, they got the real deal shit on it. Now y'all want better shit. That part. Dapper Dan ain't good enough now. That bullshit on the side of the street ain't good enough now. Dumb door knockers where you could just press that gold and it just bend all up. Hella chicks, man, they had the bent up door knocker. Joints was air. Gold-plated air. Like a balloon with gold paint on it. That part, y'all can do that all day. It never go into debt. I was 8 years old, I had gold caps. And even I had money for that. That part. Into the rappers, they wearing the real deal shit. Now y'all going into debt. I'm working harder. I'm putting in overtime. And that's what this system is built on. Work. Slavery. And you're doing it. Now I have to take a quick restroom break. If you get back, y'all can click the title of the video. My links are there in blue. Gonna give me back, something good now. And I keep going. Otherwise, it's been fun. Yeah, with my tissue out, I'm taking a little shit too. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let me give y'all some tunes to listen to. Okay, I'm back. Let's get to this end of this thing. Of course, if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. I forgot to forgot something important. I was going to do something for y'all. But another time, I wasted way too much time. I ain't been on that long. I thought it was like 3 hours. I need to eat something better than these hoes, big baby. 3 of these. This is so healthy. I was watching this movie. Ghost was in it. He was eating dicks, talking about, good. I said, what the fuck? It was called Spell. Omari Hardwick and his family got kidnapped by this crazy Geechee lady from Mississippi. She cooked Omari Hardwick some food. It was people's hands and dicks and stuff like that she collected over the times. He's eating these hands. This is son hand. He's eating his son hand and his dick, talking about, this is good. Y'all see that woman? I said, what the hell? Shit, this look a little good. Oh, I'm with myself. I was looking a little good. I don't know. He said, you heard about repercussions being given to Africa? Reparations. I'm too dumb to get anything on this side. Pulling up the court talking about, can we get our repercussions? Huh? You know what repercussions is, man. Don't nobody want that. Are you serious? Now y'all get to see if you say like, why we don't get no reparations. Cause we calling it repercussions, which is punishment. Can we get our repercussions? You do something bad, then you gotta pay the repercussions. You gotta pay the repercussions of them actions. He want reparations. He go to the courthouse talk about, can we get our repercussions? He gets shot in the head, y'all wondering why. Cause you're old dumb. You don't go down there and ask them for the wrong stuff. I don't got time for this, man. Get it together. It's what happens when you don't give back. Mind you, dumb. Shit. Shit cold-blooded. Now I'm just playing with you. I hurt your feelings, Jimmy Infinity. I'm just playing with you, man. Get it together, though, man. You're supposed to know better than that. Repercussions. You don't know what that means? The fucking you go to school, cat daddy? Get your life together. Any of y'all need a trade? I'm about to start showing y'all how to be a barber. I got mad skills. Any of y'all need help making y'all resume and shit? Can't be useless in this life, all dumb and shit. Now, like I said, I was gonna do something from this deep course book, but I don't have time. I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna give me some grits, body big baby. You feel me? Sardines. Ooh! Toast on that thing, big baby. Ooh! Some eggs too. You know, you gotta know how to eat right. I don't really know how to eat right. I'm be grazing the grass like the buffalo. Talking about I'm a vegan. No, you're hungry. You're eating up all the grass. That's why the air all fucked up, because you're greedy. Like, leave some grass so we can have some fresh air, please. Shit deep. Shit deep. Eat the animals. We don't need them. I'm just playing. Eat all the animals, baby. We don't really need them. They ain't providing oxygen. So, like, what we talking about? Shit, the trees give us air. Don't eat them all up. That pit bull ain't give you nothing. Fry it. No, I'm just playing. You see your pet, fry it. Like, that's good food. This book is very deep, like I said. Give y'all a quick little look. It's the land part. There's different parts. The land part is explaining everything you need to know about the different kinds of lands. And then there's the zoning and restriction section. The light is kind of blocking it. I'm trying to get y'all a real clear view, but in regards to eating, there's always the Last Supper. It's the clothing section, explaining how clothes is made from the resource to the finished product. So right there, that's a plant. And I'm showing you like the inside of the plant. That's the fibers. And the fibers are, spun in a thread. That thread weaved into fabric. Y'all know the rest. So this section is discussing, fabrics and the natural resource they come from. All the different ones. It's a very deep book for somebody that's, in the clothing industry, any kind of industry. Like I said, this section is explaining the different fabrics, but how they're made from scratch. Talking about from the plant fiber itself, or the animal skin. It's the same section, but it's explaining velvet. Velvet is basically cotton, but it's weaved in a certain pattern. So it's the same with denim. Trying to get y'all a clear view. So denim and velvet, these is basically products made from cotton, but the way they're they're weaved, like a twill pattern, making it kind of ribbed. Well, not velvet. Velvet's pattern is different than, denim and corduroy. You have a new fabric, rayon, that's made of wood pulp, pencil shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Like when you in school and you had the pencil sharpener, yeah, that. Make a shirt out of that. Same process though. You turn that into thread, meaning you spin the wood pulp off. You know, when you sharpening your pencil, all that. You take that and you spin that into the thread instead of the plant's fiber. And then I give you, a breakdown of, which ones is the most expensive. So you get an image of this coat. The coat is what? $21,000. This coat is Vicuna wool. So you get it? You say, man, I got me some land. I need to make some money. That part. One coat gets you 21 grand if you know fabrics. You have this coat, 16,800. This chartouche. Animal's hide. And so just to give you a breakdown of, the resource being turned into the product. So you could see like the price. You say, man, silk ain't nothing but a worm. It's made from worm secretion. Yeah, but one silk shirt gonna run you about $300. That part. Yeah. And so they go cold-blooded. And so it's the same with the food section, explaining what food y'all buy out the supermarket, and what resource they come from. Yeah, deep knowledge in here. You like Cheerios, man. You feel me? Syrup, whatever. Got you some land, man. You can make yourself your own little syrup line, your own little. Like I say, get the book, get your brain together. At the bottom, that's seal. Man, you got that's a seal fur coat. That thing costs, man, y'all don't want to know. And next to it is seal meat, meaning seal is a product, man. Make clothes out of it, food, anything you can think of. Here's some that y'all should already know, but what foods are what natural resources make the desserts and all the many different things that we partake in. Then you have your shelter section where I explain, what the different woods, hardwood, softwood, pseudo woods, your softwoods, how you make your furniture and stuff. The harder wood, skeleton of your house, hammer, things like that. Go in depth. Got land, you can use your resources, to do what you need to do. Then there's a colonization section explaining gentrification and all these many different things. Now, like I was saying before I end this thing, in regards to eating, there's always the Last Supper. There's always the Last Supper. And this will determine the life of the person. Meaning before people die, they always have a last meal. Whatever it may be, they don't know they're going to die, but you get it? They ate. That meal going to determine their age, the kind of life they lived, and many other things. You get my point? The person's last meal was baby milk, so it's a baby soul. The last person's meal was luxurious steak dinner, so okay, this was probably somebody definitely grown, maybe a little older. They had a little wealth, a little spoiled in their life. You get it? Like that. You can tell the life, certain details of a person from the Last Supper. And so, you want to be balanced in this life. All your glory's there in the balance. And so, grasp. Now, if any of you guys want to give back, I see y'all didn't, so I'm about to depart. But if you do, you can click the description, or you can click the title, the description links. I'm sorry. Click the title, the links are there in blue. Click it, give back. Balance is everything. Now, in regards to balance, you have to find the balance for you to manifest the reality you want. You get it? A lot of y'all have other people's ideals in y'all brain. Y'all live society's ideals. This is what y'all think a life is, even though it ain't no. You get my point? Y'all think like certain material items. No money, this thing or that thing. It's a life. That's just materials. But you still have to have a life and a purpose and be stable and happy. And that's something else. Meaning, if you're seeking to have money and be rich, well, that's a matter of selling your mind, spirit, and your physical. So, the richer you want to be, the more that you got to give away. You get it? Your mind, your emotional state, and your physical. Yeah, because that's what's for sale when you talking, money in terms of the system. It ain't the only way you can get money, but if you going by the system's way, that's that. And wisdom's something else. This got to do with the actual life that will be lived out. You can have all the money in the world, but if you ain't got no brain, so how great your life gonna be? Meaning the life gonna be as deep as the mind is. They ain't got nothing to do with money. Just because you got money don't mean you got good ideas. You don't know what to do. You just got bread though. Like that. The life gonna be as interesting and deep as the mind. Meaning it's the wisdom that one has to live out. Not the things they accumulate. I'm not saying don't accumulate things, and this ain't telling you to be broke, impoverished thing. I don't deal with those kind of things. But you have the extremes. You get it? Meaning you got poverty and then you got the extreme of it, where people chasing extreme wealth, which is a poverty, a great debt that one can take on. And so y'all have to learn the balance. You get it? That's where y'all glory is. That's where y'all lives is at. It's like me as an example. I manifested my reality. Now let's say you lost in shallow mind, so you say you're looking for material items to be this. Not to say I don't have things, but you get my point? You're more focused on that. So you're like, Solace ain't on every show and all of that and that. You get it? That's not what I wanted. That's probably what you want. What I wanted was to never have to wake up and go to work again. I want to work for myself, doing something I like. Not having to struggle, wonder how I'm going to pay my bills and having to borrow. That was my manifestation. You got to remember, I'm grown. Like that. Tired of waking up having to go to work doing this weird shit, man. It ain't for me. Like that. And so I constructed my whole reality that I live now. I had no hardship. I don't have to wake up and say, I got to rush to work. I got my own work I created. But it started with the manifestation. And so as sad as it sounds, when I got injured at work, yeah, I manifest. I kind of did say I don't want to work no more, but I still want to have money. You get it? This was the thoughts. I'm tired of this shit. I need money, like for real, like I used to have in the street. But I don't want to be waking up working no slavery job. not having my own time to myself. So I'm thinking, meaning why? So I'm manifesting the details. Like, you get it? You still gotta leave the spaces for the life to make the thing come to be. If you do all the details, then. But I'm just knowing that I don't understand manifestation. Most of y'all don't. So y'all think it have to do with items and material possessions. It have to do with the life. You have to pick a life that you want. And with that life, the possessions and materials come with that life. Rappers have a certain life. And because they are part of that life, so gold chains, cars, and all this dumb shit come with it. For all of them. It's not something that's like hard to come by. They can find a chain in the environments they chilling because they all get drunk in the same environment. One of them lose their chain. You get it? They come with the environment. In another environment, any drug you want. Snap of a finger, you can get it. You like DMT? Some DMT. Meaning drugs you could never get. You just snap the finger and you come with the environment. Those materials. That kind of wealth. And you get it? Every different kind of life come with a certain kind of material possessions. You don't have to focus on trying to manifest material possessions. Understand the different kind of lives you can live. And with a certain life, certain material is going to automatically be with the life. You get it? Like that. All the materials I got, it just come with the life I manifested. And so, I'm living my glory. Meaning I can wake up and do whatever I want. And go shopping right now if I feel like it. But I have to stay within the guidelines of my manifestation. So now let's say I start to try to live by y'all ideals. Then I'm going to fuck up my manifestation. Next thing you know, I'm going to have to go to work. You get it? Why? Because that wasn't... Say, a $250,000 car wasn't a part of my manifestation. That's not what I asked for. That's going to have me working. You know, fuck your manifestation up if you get lost into the lost. And so y'all have to learn that. Manifest your manifestation. And then keep it, whole vibration. You be good. You let that thing out. Like I said, I got exactly what I asked for. All of this being a part of it. See, I want to earn off my mind, not my hands and shit. Get it? I don't want to have to wake up early and go into work so I can make just enough to pay my bills, and then I got to do a little side hustle over here, still risking my eating. I don't got time for that. I'm getting older. I want to be able to spend my days doing what I want to do. Of course, I'm older, so we still talking work, but work that got to do with me and what I like. Not work that I got to do because I got bills to pay. Like that. I manifested a life for myself, not material possessions. Because I manifested a certain life, well, I can go get any material possession I want. But if that material possession come with a bill behind it now, like that, now you're stepping outside of your manifestation. You said you didn't want to work, and you wanted to have all your needs and wants fulfilled, but that wasn't one of them. And so, you get it? Y'all have to learn to manifest what y'all truly want, which is lives, not materials. When you reach to manifest materials, you'll end up anywhere. All kind of debt and strange shit. It ain't gonna come like it's supposed to. And then learn how to build up on whatever you manifested. Not slipping outside of the glory of it. Because a lot of time y'all manifest what y'all want, but in not knowing, you step outside of what you manifested. That's why I say you have to always make sure the mind is present. If it's going into the future and into the past, you ain't going to be aware of what you got going on right in the moment. Some of y'all already manifested the reality you want, not realizing it. And it's because you're not never in the present moment reflecting on self or just enjoying the present moment. If you got the conscious cleansing board, I mailed some out. What is today? Sometime this week. And I'm gonna knock the rest out Monday. But there's still a few left. If any of y'all want some, y'all better go to wiseservant.org, upscaleknowledge.org, get one. Hold on to the board. I'm going to be doing deep videos that have to do with these kind of things. Meaning the board is to help you cleanse out your mind and your emotional state, because the soil you got to be tilled before you can plant. In your unconscious mind, so this is the soil. This is where all the memory at. This the soil. You gotta clean away what's not good there. Meaning y'all got self-doubt and all kind of things, fear. And then in that, when y'all trying to manifest realities and things for yourselves, then y'all have something working against it. That little self-doubt you got in there. That little insecurity you letting this person force on you. Making you doubt yourself. You can't have doubt and, you get it? When you're trying to manifest the reality. This is why kids' life, it be how they want so easy, but as they get old, it get a little strange. Cause the kid don't have no self-doubt, they ain't know they supposed to. You get it? Think about it, when you was a kid, you wanted this video game, this bicycle, this and that. Now think back, did you not get most of what you wanted? That part. For most of y'all, you like, well, yeah, I kinda did. Now that I think back. I had the video game, and that is what I wanted. Like that. You manifested easy. You ain't had no money as a kid. How'd you do that? I asked my mama, but she ain't have to buy it. She could have been like, no. You got everything you wanted for the most part as a kid with no money. Don't say, well, I asked people. They could have said no. That part. They didn't. And you did that with no money. Just a cute little face and a smile. That part, you manifested your will. The part I left out is as a kid, you sat around daydreaming about that shit all day. So you get it? You planting it into the mind. The unconscious mind is the soil. In the conscious mind, well, this is the thoughts, the seeds. And a little kid daydreaming about stuff before they go to sleep. Planting all their thoughts into the soil. And so it's more likely their reality gonna manifest faster than an adult's. An adult got mad baggage in the emotional state in the mind, working against the blossoming thought. It worked like weeds against it. You get it? Y'all have a thought, idea, or a life you want to live, and then them weeds knock it down. And so, if you got the board, use it to cleanse out the mind. Thank you, Sherry the Goddess 2010. I appreciate that love. Sir Jones, Jimmy Infinity. Like I said, if you have the board, I was going to say something, but I might. If you email me, Sherry the Goddess, I might have a board for you. And if any of you have gave back like $50 on here, email me. Well, you know on here they can take 30-40%, so you kind of blow it. But I was going to say you could email me, I'll send you out a board. So y'all give back, don't just go to waste. From All Out. Oh, thank you, All Out. I know who you are now. Y'all be changing y'all stuff so much. I don't be knowing who. I be wanting to do things for y'all sometimes, show my appreciation, but then y'all be confusing me. You're a different name here than you are on your payment information, and you get it? I get confused. But if you got the board, hold on to it, use it to cleanse out, the mind space and the emotional state. And then from there, I'm going to do videos to help you in manifesting your reality and reflecting on certain things. Because a lot of times we overlook stuff, and this is how we kind of be going down them paths where we like, damn, ain't nothing working out. You ain't reflect, you overlook one little thing that's big as day. You had to adjust that first. So, Get the board, read through the instructions, look at the laminated card, practice what it says for at least 30 days, meaning every day. Just take a little moment out, reflect on yourself and where you at. Like I said, the instructions, everything come with the board. After 30 days, you should see a lot of progress in yourself in terms of how you're paying attention to yourself as opposed to everything outside of the self. And this is the beginnings of you controlling your reality. The same way y'all pay attention and dictate everything outside the self, when you start to dictate and pay attention to your movements, then you can make the correctments. Like, no. It become a deep thing, like a game in life where you like, yeah, when you watch yourself, then life start to open up. But put it to y'all like that. When y'all start to become aware of yourselves, understanding the natures of life, catching self when we go outside of the natures, then it become like a game. You say, damn, I see how I had an argument with this weird nigga. You don't become so attached to it. Like, I had an argument with this nigga, fuck him when I catch him. You looking at it like, nah, I slipped out my game. Like, I was supposed to conquer him. Like, I was supposed to conquer his personality. And he was gonna serve me, man. Like, he was gonna do whatever I asked him because he liked me. But I slipped out my nature. Like, I slipped out my thing. When you become aware of the natures of life and how life works, the balance, like that, and you keep the mind and the emotional state clear, of course you're going to get it that way by reflecting and becoming aware of yourself and the things you do and how those actions have a reaction to them. In that, when you're making your moves, you get my point? You're not looking outside the self. You're looking at the self. In that, now you got control of what's happening on the outer. We can't control the outer by controlling the outer. We can control the outer by controlling the inner. Do you get it? You need an example? Man like his ass kissed. And like his ego stroked. Y'all all know that's the key to somebody liking you and being a great assistance to you. And kissing the ass. But y'all don't use it when need to. You get it? Like that. The emotional state to disturb. So you like, fuck that nigga, man. I got my pride. I ain't asking for nothing. You don't look at it in reverse like, oh, I already know all the secrets. Okay, I'm gonna work my magic. You get it? Y'all just automatically jump into work and y'all hate and negativity. In that, y'all get no opportunity for nothing because everybody's tearing everybody down. So nobody wants to help nobody. God forbid, after you help them, they tear you down. Like that. Nobody's working their magic. No one's reflecting on self. No one's truly self-aware. And so in that, do you get my point? Get lost in the sauce. Winning Scratcher said, where do you get the board from again? Wiseservant.org or upscaleknowledge.org. You can just click the title of this video. My links are there. Our website, my Cash App, PayPal, anything else you need. Now, if you have any questions before I depart, ask. It was something else I wanted to give y'all, but I can't remember. He said, I have people bring me farm animals. That's deep. Don't spark the gas when I go live. Cleanse the self out. Indulge in drugs, if that's what you want to do. Like, have you a nice drink once in a while, smoke you a nice spliff ever so often. Anything, I wouldn't care. I got my limits. I ain't going past, a little spliff. I don't drink and all that weird stuff. I ain't allergic to it. If a nice young lady say, hey, I'm celebrating, can you drink a little glass of wine with me? I can. They ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't what I do, so you get it. But It's okay to do these things if the emotional state and the mind ain't damaged. You get it? Because these things going emerge. Those things. That's when it become bad. When you was a kid, you ain't had that much emotional damage and that much mental damage. And so when you was playing around with drugs, it was fun. That part. Good old time. It was actually healing. You felt good the next day. If you ain't go too far. But as you got older and started racking on that dirt, emotional dirt, mental dirt, now when you're drinking and you're smoking and these things, it's emerging that within the self. Motherfucker smoking a blunt, now he going into his negative mind when he's zoning out about everybody that did him wrong. Get it? And the person drinking that drink, now all they negative emotions, they dirt that been lingering around, that start rising out. But if all that was cleaned away with, then a simple drink wouldn't, you get it? It wouldn't disturb them too much. You can't enjoy life, or you can't enjoy the things in life that's to be enjoyed if the self is dirty, because then it make everything dirty. You get my point? And so life is about the cleansing the self, and then like a rebirth, a restart. We've been brainwashed since birth, taught how to speak this way, see things this way, so on and so forth, since birth. All that got to be removed. Not meaning you forget it, but you starting fresh now as an adult. When you was born, you had a little kid mind and a little kid emotional state. Meaning you didn't know what you're supposed to do. So you take on whatever was given to you. If it was negative, you brought it into the mind. You don't know. Like that. Now you're grown. If you can cleanse all that stuff away that was put into your mind, which disturbs your emotional state, if you can remove all of that, now you can start fresh from a rebirth. Meaning you as a fresh born awareness that's grown now though. You got experience, you know things now. Now you can go forward doing things right if you can just clear up all that dirt that you packed on in your learning process. As kids, we born fresh awareness, we know nothing. We rack up hella dirt learning. We get grown, we never clean away the dirt and move forward with the lessons now. Being masters at life. That's not what happened. We get grown, that dirt be racked up on. We be masters at life, but that dirt be interfering. You know what to do, but then you like, nah, but fuck all that. I'm still mad about this or that. It become your doubt on something. Your vengeance on another thing. All the things taking you away from the goal. The point. You're being happy in life and having, what you want. Not what the next person influence your brain to want, not this thing, that thing, but knowing self all the way through so you can get everything you want, so you be fulfilled. Some of y'all got material possessions that you just got because of society standards. It don't fulfill you. You're still seeking other things because that ain't it. Because you ain't sit and think what you want, what you like. Forget what society say we supposed to have and like, but what do you like? Because once you don't get, until you get to that, you get it. You're going to be chasing all kind of dumb stuff. Saying I need this and that and avoiding what you need, which is cleanse away the emotional state so you can see what's there truly. You get it? In regards to self. Cleanse away all the false ideals in the mind so you can get to the bottom of self. And you move forward with that awareness. Being present, and you get it? Making your moves based off that purity, not making your moves based off past emotional damage. Say, I'm going to do this because when I was younger, that didn't work. And that, you get it? Now I'm going to do it this way. That's past hurt and damage. You could do it. You get it? You could do what you did before. Don't let it disturb you the wrong way. You get it? Whoever you was then when you did it, you ain't who that person now. You get it? Like that. We have past thought, it interfere with our present. Meaning whatever y'all went through in the past that disturbed y'all, It controls your present decision. You may like a certain person. You say, no, they remind me of this person. You don't know them yet. They ain't that person. That person just in your emotional state. Anybody you see, you gonna try to make them that because you looking through their filter. You looking through that pain. You get it? It's like building a wall and now looking through the wall. You ain't seeing right. You gotta tear the wall down. You get my point? Go let things head up. Clear emotional state. Clear awareness. Meaning y'all can think better, make better decisions. When the mind and the emotional state is cleansed out. And so it's like a rebirth. And all adults need to go through it at some point in time. Meaning deal with the past thought and emotions that kind of ambush y'all ever so often. You be chilling, you get certain thoughts in your mind, certain past pains that shouldn't even be coming up no more in your mind. But you still hold on to it somewhere in yourself. That's why you do. And so that got to be cleansed away because it's controlling your manifestations or what you're getting in life. Until you move that out, you're going to have these frictions. So, like I said, get the board. I was going to show y'all one, but I don't feel like getting up to get it. It's another one. All Out 2 said can't send. Oh, they blocked you off Super Chat and Cash App? You was scamming, huh? You was on this doing scams, huh, big baby? Thank you anyway for the give back. I appreciate that. Those of y'all that give back, try to give back on my links first if it don't make no difference for you. If it make a difference, then, you know, wherever you can. But if it don't make no difference, do it directly to my links, like my Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, my website. Because YouTube rob us. And I don't get enough support to be getting hit up like that, you feel me? Put that out there, baby. I ain't got enough subscribers and I don't get enough from YouTube for YouTube to be taking 30-40% of my give backs. Y'all ain't giving donations to YouTube. That's to me. Go in on them. That's for me. How you taxing my gifts? YouTube got some fucking nerve, don't they? Tax a nigga gift. How you taxing what niggas? They loaned me that. How you know that wasn't a loan? About to call YouTube, blood. She loaned me 50. How you taking 30% of that? You gonna pay her that? YouTube ain't shit. Indeed. Peace and wisdom, different angles. The mind is all powerful. Balance nature is the best. You have to find y'all balance. This is where y'all glory is. Like I said, I manifested my reality. I'm quite glad I did. Otherwise, I'll still be scraping and struggling and hustling and all that other shit y'all do. And I'm sure too old for that. I'm like a settled life. I have to sit back and make dinner and eat it. I don't have to rush no more. I just relax. Sit with my legs crossed and take me a little soak. You know, the good stuff in life. Ain't about all that other dumb stuff. Especially when you're older. It's about soaking. It's all about therapy from there. Everything I do is therapeutic, big baby. Even this, like, you gotta set it up for the self. Like, I'm soaking tonight. I need me a nice dinner tonight. You know, the stuff you skip as a kid because you're rushing. Take care of the self. Tend to the self. Tend to others. Tend to others if you can. You know, wherever you can help. This is all a part of, you know, what I live by. Tend to the self. You make sure you keep up with the self. That way, if somebody needs you, you get it? You're already prepared for the job. I don't spend my money up all stupid. Why? If somebody need me. My daughter called with a problem. I take pride in that. No, when I write, it's a good shot. I can help her. Unless she got one of these new modern day problems that I can't. But if she got regular little problem, Dad, I want rent behind. I can pay that. Ain't no problem. Easy. course, I'm old school, so she have to live up to certain standards. You know, let's spoil you brat shit y'all got going on with y'all dumbed out. But she is spoil you, but I'm just making a point. When you get older, these things become more important. Not impressing the world. Being secure, knowing if something happened today, I'm gonna be alright. I got what I need to handle whatever. Any rainy days, I got a little something. I can make something work. I know what it's like, when you getting money paycheck to paycheck or flip to flip, and you like, man, God forbid, if anything go wrong, nigga, it's over. You get it? You go to jail right now, you get to tell you your bill 20,000, it's over. You like, it's over, man. I work paycheck to paycheck. I can't afford that. Like that. I take pride in knowing little things like, yo, not for me, those kind of things. I ain't even going to jail, so I'm just giving y'all an example for y'all. Me, I'm old, so something happened with my grandson or one of my kids to know, like, even if it is a strain, it could be a high ticket. But to know, like, well, I got it, though. That's everything. You get my point? Somebody die, I know, man, I got half on. I could bury them. You get it? Shit like that. Where you like, at the end of the day, security is the only thing that we all want. All that other shit we don't want. Y'all want to be secure. Knowing if I go on vacation, I ain't got to worry about getting kicked the fuck out when I get back because I overspent. And you get it? Where you know, like, everything cool. If anything happen, it's alright. I'm good. I'll be alright. On top of that, you got a life in the day-to-day. You get my point? So I work like y'all. I wake up. Yesterday I had to take like 30 boxes to the post office. I did that shit in 2 runs. So I do it like how y'all working. I just take my time. That way I can have something to do in the day. I don't want to just be sitting around with idle time. Like that. So I keep myself busy doing my works. Of course, with this business, there's always merch to mail out. There's always emails. There's always the work. You know the part I hate, but it's the important part. So I spend my days doing my work. Sometimes I do it at night. But I like that I can decide, man. I ain't on no contract. I say, you gotta do your podcast tomorrow. I do it when I feel like it. I ain't Joe Button. You get it? They under contract, big baby. I guess it's worth it and it's not. Like that. Say a nigga got $1 million contract, so he got more money than me. But on the flip side, he probably said like, damn, I wish I could twerk it like Solace. He do alright. He ain't got $1 million contract, but this motherfucker's doing alright. In terms of, he free. Like that. That shit be everything. Freedom. Because don't nobody want to do shit. Things is fun when you do them when you want. So it don't matter what you do in life. It's only fun when you doing it when you want. LeBron James don't feel like playing every game. But he under contract. He got to. He rather just play when he feel like it. You want to do things when you feeling it. I don't really feel it today. I want to lay down and scratch my balls. You think ain't no game came up where LeBron's was like, damn, I was chilling today. I really don't feel like playing. You don't think Javante Davis might be a little off when his fight come up? When he like, damn, I'm kind of chilling today. I just want to sit back. He got to get up that night now and go say, damn, it's 7 o'clock. I got to get up and go fight this nigga. I feel like taking a nap and eating a good meal and watching Power. Like that. You gotta go work on days you couldn't foretell. Like, well, I ain't know I wasn't gonna feel like it next week. That's how they live. They shit is already lined up. Now, God forbid, next week they don't feel like working. There's big money on the table. Can't do that. It's gonna cost them that. And so you be locked in now. Like, damn, I gotta do this show for 2 more years. Then I could be free. like that. I don't have them problems. In that, my emotional state, my mind stay more clear. I'm able to focus. But of course, I ain't got nothing to do with entertainment. I'm just a wise person. She's giving y'all a little wisdom. Apply it to self. Make the best out your life. Come here, please. Make sure you give me a thumb up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. These things matter in regards to me because I don't have no company or no. Got these things going against me, so it all boils down to y'all. Wisdom for y'all, not them. It's for them too, but them. And so try to grasp. Shemaine Man Big Who said, sliding out. Make sure y'all be well. Try not to stress out too much during these holidays. Y'all not obligated to buy people gifts on days assigned to y'all. Y'all assigned to buy people things when y'all feel it in your heart. If you don't feel it in your heart this month, or you ain't got it like that, you ain't obligated. And should nobody hold you to it. That part. And so, get y'all lives together. It'll help get y'all emotional states together. Don't be living lives y'all don't want to. Taking on more than y'all could take on, and it ain't even important. And so you get my point. Get everything adjusted with the self. Let people become familiar with that adjustment or how you are now. And then everything be smooth sailings from then. But you got to make that start. Meaning you got to get the self to how the self need to be so the self could be. And then the people that's used to you how you was, they need a time to get adjusted to that. But once all that's done with, flowing in life now. So, try to grasp these things, stay upbeat. I said the sky is the portal video. Yeah, that video was done 2 videos ago. You can go to my channel, go to where it says live. You know, it says video, community, playlist, all that. And go to live. It should be like the video 2. Not the video before this one, but the one before that. Now I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I'm tired now.